Three.
So we have here Danny Cohen, and can you tell what chapter are you from?
I am from the Alpha Epsilon Pi fraternity at the University of Maryland.
Okay, and what year are you this year?
I'm a sophomore this year.
And what is your position in the fraternity?
I am the president of Alpha Epsilon Pi.
Okay, very nice. So we have brought you here today to ask you a few questions in regards to our product. Not necessarily questions, but more specifically to talk to you about our product. So, and see if your chapter is potentially interested in adopting the product to potentially raise more members in your rush classes. So, as you know that the university doesn't do many things for, at least I guess the Greek life. The only thing that's really, present is meet the Greeks, right?
Yep.
And that's the only time that, rushes are get to interact with the brothers before going out to your guys' events. And we understand that there's a total of 27 IFC chapters here in Maryland. And so what we are trying to do is create a platform to let the students or the rushes, more specifically, build a relationship with chapters they might be interested in, and also have the opportunity for those students to find out more about your chapter before actually meeting you, going to your events, and see if that's like where they really want to be. So it's more like a social media thing, and so they join our platform, and it gives them information about your chapter, the broad information about it, and just a little more in depth about like what you guys are about, what you guys value, and how the culture is like. So the option is so that you have the rush chair of the fraternity, or whoever oversees the whole rushing process. He kind of facilitates this aspect of it, and students are able to kind of like wave, kind of nudge like the specific chapter if they're like potentially interested in it. And this gives them an opportunity to talk to the rush committee or whoever's running it on the other end from the fraternity aspect, and then kind of build a relationship before going into it. And if they have any questions about anything, Greek life is something new, right? Most of these kids came from high school, this is something new to them. Mm-hmm. So it gives an opportunity to kind of like build on what they know already. And so that's basically the overall arching of our idea of our product. And do you have any questions in regards to?
Yeah, would the social chair's phone number be on this website?
So everything, it's almost like a Facebook, right?
Okay.
The fraternities post events, post this, post that, and then you talk through Facebook. No personal contact information besides through this platform will be, on, when you contacting the rushes.
And will bids be performed on these?
No, bids will be, so this is basically, it really is to get like kids more aware of your chapter, like there's so many of them, and what the chapter is about. So it's more of like, getting to know the chapter, right? It gives every chapter pretty much upper hand on like the advantages of like, getting more kids for their classes, and as a fraternity or any Greek organization, the more members you have, the more money you bring in, and because there's so many costs that it's associated with it, and it basically helps the fraternity or like Greek organization reach a bigger crowd of people. So yeah, that's pretty much the idea. So what do you think of it?
I think that's a great idea. From going through the rush process myself, it was always difficult to see where I wanted to go, and this definitely gives me a platform to see where I want to go before I start pursuing a fraternity. But I can't make the decision on my own. I have to go and talk to the executive board, and then we'll get back to you.
Okay.
But you definitely have my vote.
Okay. So one last thing I want to touch upon is the pricing, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
We cannot offer this service for free. We have to offer it for free to the the rushes using it, because it's like for anyone, like who will pay for social media, to use social media, because the social media is not necessarily known as free thing, but people perceive it as being free. They're not going to be willing, even $1, they're not going to pay. So our rate is for the first, it's each semester. So we have a $300 option, or also have a $500 option. So for $300, you don't get as many features but for $500, like if you post a feed or whatever, your feed will be on top. You have more, you can create a group chat with maybe 3 potential rushes, or as many people as you want, that are maybe like the same friend group, so they can add each other, and it makes it more convenient. So there's more features to be added, but that's the general idea of obviously we're going to make the premium worth it. You know, we're not going to make the fraternity pay or, you know, the organization pay extra $200 just to, you know, say, is it really worth the 200, right? We want to really create the best value for what you're paying for. And I do want to emphasize this as well. So, yes, it's, you know, when you're discussing with your chapter, yes, it's $500 or $300, regardless which one you guys choose. It is a big lump sum, like, you know, it's like something that, you know, many may feel that it's not needed, but then you put in this, you know, perspective, right? If the dues are extremely expensive, right? You know, me myself, you know, I pay about $600 in dues, right? So think about that aspect, right? You get one kid for this, basically already getting your money's worth of it, right? And this also, you know, it kind of advertises your organization and like the things you do, you know. So it's not just for Rush, like Rush, you know, it's a great platform to, like, you know, share with other people your, you know, the philanthropy events your organization is doing and all that stuff, you know. It's not just about, you know, one aspect of it, it's about, like, literally about your whole entire organization, right? If, you know, Rush is very, you know, philanthropy oriented, right? You know, they see, oh, you do this, you do that, like, you know, it gives them more incentive to, okay, maybe this is for me, you know, maybe fit for me, whatever, right? So I love to hear that you're on board with this, and I would love to hear back from you and see what your chapter thinks of it.
Absolutely.
Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too.